Okay, hello, and very good evening to all of you from Manila. And it's a very exciting seminar that I'm going to present because it will open up your heart and your mind of what is actually happening out in the marketplace, right? The thing is, sometimes we think that we are okay, we are healthy, and sometimes we think that we are immortal, nothing will happen to us. We will live forever, we will not have any diseases or be hospitalized. So, as the topic suggests, which is prevention is better than cure. Don't you all agree? Yeah, anyway, I've muted all of you, so you all cannot say anything, right? Just thumbs up. And yeah, prevention is better than cure. Right. Now, let me get started by showing you this wonderful picture. Okay, so how many of us love to go on a vacation? All of us, right? And we go to five-star, we get a beautiful bed or bedroom, and this is the most expensive bed for us if we are traveling. But little do we realize that the most expensive bed is this one. Wouldn't you agree with me? It is so costly, guys. I mean, more expensive than any hotel in the world because you not only pay for the bed, you also pay for all the costs involved with it. They can even diagnose you, and then they diagnose everything and they find out nothing wrong with you, or they don't know what is wrong with you, and they will still slap you with a hefty bill. What do you say in Tagalog? Tama mali. Right? So, guys, this is the reality. This is the reality that we live in, and not many people realize it until something happens to them or their family, and then they get hospitalized. Then only they realize, my goodness, I don't have enough money. I don't have enough savings. I don't have enough. But it's too late now. It's too late. All right. So this is the most expensive bed. So guys, if we can, wouldn't we want to avoid this bed? Right? We should. We should. Now, just some perspective, right, about the average cost of surgeries. I know it varies from country to country and so on, but here we have the United States, all right? And look, for heart valve replacement, $170,000. Heart bypass, $123,000. Spinal fusion is what? Again, 110,000, and it goes on. Hip replacement, because they are obese in the US, right? And they have this problem with the hips, 40,000. And it goes on to, let's say, heart problem angioplasty, all right? It's about almost 30,000. And then you go down the list, it's always 1,000. That is in the US. Okay. Now, I went through this website. This is a credible website, Investopedia. And overall cost of healthcare, is it going to go up or is it going to come down? Well, healthcare costs have risen dramatically in the United States. If it has risen in the US, you can be rest assured it has risen probably even more in other countries, right? And developing countries as well. Now, healthcare costs have risen dramatically in the United States over the past several decades. According to the Commonwealth Fund, healthcare spending as a percentage of GDP rose from 8.2% in 1980 to, wow, more than double in 2021. Okay, so it's not gonna get cheaper, guys. Now, look at this one here. Main causes of mortality. Wow, I can laugh about it, but it's no fun when it affects you and your family members. Am I right? So the main causes of death, look at it. You can basically sum it up. The number one is heart and stroke. Okay. Number two is cancer. And number three will be diabetes, Alzheimer, and all the others. Okay. So this is, well, um, OECD countries, all right, which is like 37 countries in the world participating in these OECD countries. And these are the statistics that they have derived up to 2021 or nearest year. And well, since we have majority Filipinos here, leading causes of death in the Philippines up to 2023. Okay. And the leading causes, well, you guess it. Heart diseases, cancer. If you add stroke, well, heart and stroke, that will be number one. Okay. Cerebrovascular disease, which is the third one. And that is, well, anything blood going to the brain. All right. So if you add these two, then heart and stroke is definitely number one. And now, the big question here, can all these be prevented? If it can, wouldn't it be better for you to not have to go through all that, or your family members and loved ones? Isn't it, guys? I mean, these are all out there. Okay, these are all out there. They are nothing new. And yet, we are just waiting like a time bomb for it to explode. And then suddenly we realize that, oh, we don't have enough money to pay for the medical bill. And this is not going to get cheaper. In fact, as I said, it's going to get more and more expensive. Can this be prevented? And here I am before you, showing you that all this can be prevented through this amazing device, which is called electroacupuncture device. But before we go into electroacupuncture, let me explain to you what is acupuncture, right? For most people, acupuncture is needles poking into different points of your body, right? Let me explain a little bit what acupuncture means. Acupuncture, first of all, is about 3,000 years old. So it's not new. Guys, in China, if you go to a Chinese hospital, anywhere in China, 50% is Western medicine. The other 50% is traditional Chinese medicine, which includes acupuncture. Okay, so it is mainstream. But if you go to outside of China, then, well, they call traditional Chinese medicine as alternative. Actually, it is main. It's not. The alternative should be the Western medicine, because the Western medicine only came back slightly more than 100 years old, right? Drugs, pharma, and all these came after penicillin was invented. And then they decided that it's a good business, right? So that's where the Western doctors start to multiply around the world, and then they dominate. And then they call acupuncture as alternative. But actually, no. 3,000 years old. Come on. How can that be alternative, right? Now, acupuncture, you poke the needles and it will clear the meridians which is blocked, all right? Because the meridians, they are all linked to different organs of, so there are many meridians, channel, they call it qi or energy, that runs through your body, connecting different organs. Now, if there is a blockage and you touch that particular point related to that particular meridian of that acupuncture organ, you're going to feel some kind of sensation because there is a blockage. But if there is no blockage and you poke it or you touch it or you press it, no problem. Okay. How many of you have gone to reflexology? Well, reflexology is also acupuncture points. And if I'm sure most of you probably had that opportunity, right? And when you have the guy or the woman rubbing your feet, right? Different parts of it. And if there is a blockage, sakit, painful. But at the same pressure point and pushing it, after a while, when the blockage just clears, no more pain, no more sensation, same pressure, same amount of pressure. That is because it has already cleared. It has already unblocked. Isn't that amazing? So that gives you a proper perspective of what acupuncture or meridian points is all about, right? Now, the history of electroacupuncture. Well, many years ago, I have a friend who practices traditional Chinese medicine. She graduated from Guangzhou in China. And she showed me that apart from the needles, you can also connect wires to the ends of the needles to give it more, more more power, right? That's what she said, more to make it work more efficiently. And I didn't know much about electroacupuncture at that time, but that was actually electroacupuncture because you put needles in various points related to certain problems or ailments, and then you add the wire to the end of the needles to give it a little bit more push. All right, that's the visual thing to say, more push. But actually, it is through this electromagnetic wave that you vibrate the pulse, and it will, in a way, unblock the blockages. Okay, so it was very well developed here in China, in Japan, and also in Germany. All right, and Germans are very good with electrical, electronic, and resonance frequency wave. Germans are very good in it. Okay, there are three things that I find electroacupuncture and acupuncture very effective. Three things, all right? And I guess it's also good to rely on journals, medical journals, which is of some kind of credibility, so that whatever is published there is believable, okay? So in relation to electroacupuncture, I found these stem cells journals, and this is what he has to say. Electroacupuncture promotes central nervous system dependent release of mesenchymal stem cells. Wow. That means by using electroacupuncture, which is this device here that I'm going to share with you in a while, you go through all the different points. It's going to promote, right, your central nervous system to release the mesenchymal stem cells from your body. That is fantastic. For those of you who do not know how stem cells work, stem cells are undifferentiated cells. That means they have no specific function. But when it goes to the organ, it becomes that particular organ's cells. In other words, if you have something wrong with your heart, the stem cells goes to the heart, it becomes your heart cells. If it goes to your kidneys, it becomes your kidney cells, your liver cells. Your every organ, it becomes that particular, it means from undifferentiated, it becomes differentiated. Okay, so the only way it can do that is when it gets some kind of stimulation, right? So electroacupuncture stimulates, so it releases the mesenchymal stem cells in your body. Wow. Stem cells can repair damaged cells. Okay, so when you talk about diseases, it's because your cells are no longer healthy and they need to be replaced or repaired. And that's where stem cells come in. Now, second thing is nature. Nature is so-called number one, right, journal that is relied on or depended on by medical doctors. And this is what he has to say. Electroacupuncture activates neurons to switch off inflammation. Wow, switch off inflammation. Most of our diseases is actually, if you look at the starting point, is because of the inflammation in our body. The inflammation in our body, they are caused by many, many factors. You can say free radicals, toxins, pollutants, chemicals, everything that we dump into our body. Not by choice, but just because we live in a certain location, right? We have no choice, okay? Or we made a bad choice, okay? Everything is about choices, isn't it? So not living in a good area is also a choice. So we choose to live in a city to get job, to work, and the lifestyle. We eat all the fast food and all, my goodness, there's so many things that goes into our body. If you want a more elaborate explanation, please watch my previous recorded seminar, which is already uploaded into YouTube, and it talks all about it, okay? From growth hormones to antibiotics in animals to pesticides to mine. So we have a lot of inflammation. And this chronic inflammation are the ones that causes diseases. Now here, you have electroacupuncture activates neurons to switch off inflammation. Guys, is that good or bad? Switches off inflammation. This is marvelous, isn't it? Thirdly, this is PubMed. National Institutes of Health, US government website, and this is about acupuncture. It says this: acupuncture enhances generation of nitric oxide and increases local circulation. Wow, this is huge. This is your circulatory system. In case you don't know what is circulatory system, the oxygen in your blood needs to go through from the arteries into all your system to your heart and get the oxygen from the lungs, blah, blah, blah. And then all the bad things have to go out through, I think, your, you know, your whole circulatory system must function efficiently, because they don't, you're in serious trouble. You don't get enough oxygen to your organs. What do you think will happen? Right? So nitric oxide actually promotes, right, your circulatory system. So these 3 points alone, my, it's able to take care of a lot of your problems, all right? So without hype, without just based on facts, and these are all medical journals, and feel free to watch this and research on your own. They are telling something that all of us need to really pay attention to, okay? Now, electroacupuncture can be used to heal. Wow, it's almost A to Z, all right? So there are all kinds of problems. There's nothing that we cannot take care of, okay? Now, if you saw the causes of death earlier, right? And all the surgeries and everything, all those things could have been taken care of with this marvelous device. Yeah. And even better, if it is diagnosed at an early stage, it's even easier to get rid of it, right? So I'm going to start very soon interviewing people from different parts of the world, because we now have sufficient to go by, and you will love their testimonies, all right? You will love. Just before we started this meeting, I was listening to Saudi, and I was like, wow, okay? So we're going to interview him again and have it recorded. So everyone needs to know, because when you are suffering, wow, how you wish you have hope, right? Because most of these people, when they are suffering, they feel hopeless. And when you feel hopeless, you're spiraling downwards, and you get depression, you get anxiety, and all those things do not help you in your disease that you are, you know what I mean? So you need to change your mindset into positive. You need to fight it, and you can. And this little thing here can give you the positive vibration that will help you overcome your problem. And by the way, this is a medical device. It's not an electrical device, electronic device. This is a USA approved medical, right? US FDA, sorry, approved medical device. And this is what it looks like. I took it in the sofa here in my condo. And this is how it looks like. Nice packaging, comes in a box, and inside the box, there's a lot of things that you can read and use, and I'm going to show some of it in a short while, all right? Now, warning, you are strictly forbidden to use AccuLife iDoc if you are pacemaker user, pregnant, child under 3 years of age, patient with malignant tumors, patient with hemorrhagic tendencies, bleeding, patient with tuberculosis, and chronic alcoholic, okay? So that's the warning, and this will come with the device. It comes inside the box, and as you can see, they have numbers, and it's so simple that they point to you, which is the heart point, the pancreas point, diabetes, your eyes, left and right, your arms, your legs, all right, your cervical, your spinal, your prostate, your everything is here, all right, your kidneys, everything. And this is only one side, but what about the other side? More. Okay. And then we also have a brochure of various points for you to treat yourself, depending on what you're having through right now. And those ladies who are listening, Yes, we also have the beauty segment as well, that you can follow certain points and you will glow with radiance, all right, and look younger. Amazing. Now let's talk about the manufacturer. The manufacturer is from Taiwan, established in 1999. Guys, this is an established company. 1999, all right? It's not a fly-by-night. It's 1999. And those of you who missed out in the interview last Friday, it was recorded and uploaded, and you can also avail. And you listen to the founder, chairman of that company. Amazing. The things that he went through for all of us. It took him 6.5 years to get the US FDA approval and almost 2 million US dollars. How many of us would do that? A lot would have given up, isn't it? But this guy took 6.5 years and 2 million US dollars to get this wonderful little device US FDA approved. And by the way, it's the one and only one in the world with a US FDA approval. All right, moving on. These are the certifications, of course, from Taiwan. So you need Taiwan certification as a medical device and also all the relevant patent and everything. And this is China. They have complied. And by the way, famous hospitals in Taiwan and Beijing in China are using this device to diagnose and to treat. Wow. I mean, where does acupuncture come from? China. And the most famous hospital, Beijing Hospital in Beijing itself, right, is using this device to diagnose and to treat. Who are we to question? They will question before they decide to use, and they are using it. You know what I mean? So this must be a truly wonderful device that works and is able to diagnose and treat very, very well. Okay. Now, as I mentioned, US FDA, USA patent, and it doesn't end there. Korean FDA. Wow. I said it before, I play golf a lot. I love golf. And I was playing with Korean friends, and they told me it's very difficult to get Korean FDA because they are very strict. And guess what? We have it. Japan, we have it. Okay. And this is from the UK. This is the ISO 13485. ISO has 9001 and different ISO, but ISO 13485 is specifically for medical device. All right. And it shows the safety of this device. That's why they grant us the ISO 13485. Amazing, isn't it? And Malaysia, we have it as well as a medical device in Malaysia. And I'm going to register this in the Philippines as a medical device as well. So just wait, all right? I'll get it. Thailand, Indonesia, Russia, Australia, Germany. Oh, yeah. By the way, I think maybe we have somebody from Germany joining us today. And yeah, it's going to grow. We already sent 2 devices to Germany, and that market is going to grow a lot, all the way to Turkey, Morocco, and so many. Okay, we have a community coming in from Germany. And WHO. Wow, this is really, really amazing. Guys, as I said, prevention is better than cure, isn't it? Now, this wonderful thing, I've got this in front of me. You just stick this to your hand, and then all you need to do is look at the chart. All right, very simply lang. Just look at the chart, okay? And then just detect. So it has level 1 to level 15, but you can start with level 1 and 2 according to your tolerant level, all right? So you can point different points. If you feel a sensation, wow, there's something. Then you can switch to treatment mode, and you can go specifically on that particular point by point, all right? Very simple. From day one, when you open the box, you read the manual, you know what to do, okay? And guys, it's also compact battery operated. Or if you don't want to use the batteries here, you know what else you can do? Just simply, right? I've got everything all in one. Power bank. Okay. How many of you use power bank? Oh, all of us do, right? But just a tip, because the electrical charge, the output is low. So go for the power bank 2.1, 2.0, and you will know when you use the power bank, if it cuts off automatically means the output is too high. So you need to try, all right? And there will be power banks out there, especially the older ones, because now you know why? The power bank they produce are fast charge, fast charge. So with fast charge means output is high or low? High, right? 2.5, amp. So go for the lower one and you will find it. It's in the marketplace. And this, I haven't charged for almost 2 weeks already. I've been using this AccuLife every day, twice a day, and I haven't charged my power bank for more than 2 weeks. Okay, so it really lasts. And for those of you, let me share with you, when you're driving or, wow, just sitting down watching TV or busy with your hands, guess what? Just clip, just clip, okay? And then just enjoy. Just leave it there and put 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, right? Level, whatever level you're comfortable. And this is going to be good, right? Dementia, Alzheimer, Parkinson, circulatory, eyesight, everything here, right? And those of you who are afraid of having stroke, right? Put this every day, right? So this is going to be fantastic. Guys, it's so easy and it's not expensive. Remember I showed you, the most expensive is the hospital bed. Don't go that way. Don't make that choice. Make this choice. It will save you. It will save your entire family, right? I'm not just selling snake oil here. No. Guys, this is a US FDA approved. What more do you want me to tell you? Right? This is not snake oil. This is a US FDA approved. It works, right? To be a medical device in any country, you need to show clinical trial signed by doctors and hospitals. Hello? It's not easy. It's not just an electrical device, you get the CE and whatever. No, that's easy. That's easy, right? To get a medical device registration. Don't even talk about US FDA, any country to get a medical device registration is not easy. And look at this company with so many patents, registration, and people still want to question. I don't know. I'm an attorney, right? You know what? As lawyers, I rest my case. I rest my case. Okay. We produce evidence, right? And then I rest my case. I don't know. It's up to you. But guys, I'm not saying to be sarcastic or no. I'm saying all this just to push you to make the right decision for yourself and for your family. What other evidence do you need that this thing really works? It works. All the certifications are there. All the science journals are there, medical. And now, okay, since maybe some of you are still not too sure, let me introduce to you another device, medical device from the same company. And this is coming soon, guys. This is coming soon. This is the AccuLife D178, or you can call this anion. Anion is negative ion, okay? And this is the whole set, all right? And 2 persons can use at the same time. And this is perfect for wellness centers because in this device, it will put negative ion into your body. Wow. Put negative ion into your body. Yeah, it does. Because when you use the negative ion tester near your body, you can see a reading, 9,000 negative ion. Okay, no joke. And we need more negative ion in our body to neutralize the free radicals. And also another good thing, especially for cancer patient, it will turn your blood into mild alkaline. And when you have a mild alkaline blood, cancer cells don't like it. Okay, so that is the obvious advantage. And it is a medical device, all right? It is a medical device. And here is just a simple video just to show you. about the negative ion in your body. If you can use the tester, well, it's easy to read. But if you don't have the tester, because the tester is expensive, right? You can just tear or shred some tissue paper and put your hand, and your hand is negative, so it will pull the paper will stand, all right? And or if you want to do another way, get a small bulb and touch it to the ground, and it's going to positive, negative, it's going to light up. So this video will show you, I was there and we took this video. Okay, hang on. Maybe I didn't share the sound. Just a moment, huh? Voila. Okay, all right. Okay. Now, testimonies, right? These testimonies are for both AccuLife iDog, the electroacupuncture, as well as the anion. And for beauty, ladies, all right? Because you know why? If you are healthy, your skin is going to glow, right? It also helps with skin problem. And people who are tired easily, of course, when you are healthy, you're no longer tired. You know yourself better. You'll be full of energy, right? Breast cancer gone. Guys, the anion is very good for cancer. Very good. And by the way, these are mostly Malaysian newspapers, all right? My cancer is almost cured. Diabetic gout, right? And eyes and heart cholesterol, and it goes on. All these skin, right? You can download all this, all right? Migraine, tuberculosis, and so on. Okay? So, truly amazing. Keep an open mind, share this, give people hope. This is a medical device and it's going to help you, whatever problem, whatever situation you're in right now, whether it's at a chronic level or even at the onset, it will be able to help you. It's able to diagnose and it's able to treat. It's 2-in-1. It's really amazing, guys. This is not hype, okay? My purpose in life is to help humanity, and this product just falls squarely and resonate with me totally, totally. And I've been wanting something like this because this is a medical device. I can be open about it. I can share it. I can say this device can cure, because only medical device you can say cure, okay? Because with electronic device, you cannot say cure. Are you with me? So guys, avoid the other route. Don't go through the most expensive bait route, okay? Go through this one. Save yourself, save your family. Thank you so much for watching. And this is Q&A time. Thank you so much.